Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, good morning, everyone. What's going on? Happy Thursday. I thought today was Friday, but apparently it's Thursday. I guess that's what happens during the bear market, man. You forget which day it is. You know? Because every day's the same. What's going on, John? You guys, Mike's killing me, man. When Jordan's going to bring back
timer's
the
ticking
thumbnail picture. What's going on, Skill? Water. What's going on, guys? Jordan is currently in a short. Currently in a short position as we speak. Will we see him get wrecked? Just kidding. I don't get wrecked. Let's find out on the next episode of the Cryptoverse. What's going on, Greg? Let me see everyone in the chat, man. Come on.
Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Yo! Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yes, we got the backwards hat and the Nike on today because I told you guys I'm running out of t-shirts, but I'm not doing laundry until Saturday. I told you guys this, so we're gonna have to deal with this. What's going on, guys? What's going on this beautiful Thursday morning? You guys see the poll there? I want you guys to vote on that poll. Does Bitcoin have a red day tomorrow after the Fed meeting? Let me know in thy chat. I want to know what you guys think. But we got Bitcoin and Ethereum actually starting to form bearish patterns, right? You got Bitcoin rising wedge, Ethereum rising wedge. Will they break out in the direction that they usually do? Well, let's talk about it, man. Let's freaking talk about it. What's going on? Jordan just realized he has to work again tomorrow. Yeah, it is what it is. I guess we all have to do it. Let's jump on in, man. So, how's everyone doing this morning? What's going on, Skill? Fahid said the crappy New York Open. Man. We got the S&P coming up a little bit on the open today. We got the DXY pretty much flat, and Bitcoin and ETH up a little bit. More so happened last night. The Bitcoin pulling back during the morning this morning, but let's see what happens here, man. So you see the title of the stream. Will Bitcoin and ETH be able to break up from these bearish patterns? Well, let's talk about it. But first, I am in a ETH short. I'm shorting ETH at the moment. Now, you might be calling me crazy, like, Jordan, What the hell are you doing, man? You're going to short ETH right now? It's bullish. You know, it's up 3% today. It is so bullish. How are you going to short ETH? Well, we'll talk about ETH coming up in a second. But I like to tell you guys if I'm in any trades before the stream starts, right? So we can kind of see what happens here as the stream goes on and kind of go from there. It's a Red Bull type of morning. Dude, I'm on coffee number 1. I am behind the 8 ball this morning. I woke up late this morning. I hopped in the shower right before the stream. I ran over here, got my first coffee ready to go, and I'm already ready for number 2, man. I'm already ready for number 2, if I have to say so myself. Is Jordan using mascara? Oh, totally, man. Mascara is totally masculine. I think every guy should wear mascara. You know what I'm saying? Every guy should wear mascara. I mean, to be honest, that's the way I look at it. All right, anyways, let's jump onto the chart. So, what's going on here for, let's go to Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin. Let's start with Captain Old Bitcoin. What the heck is Bitcoin doing? All right, had another little pump last night. Came up to that previous high. Now was pulled back a little bit. Here's the deal for BTC. All right, here's the deal for BTC. You guys see these higher highs coming in and these higher lows coming in. But they're forming this wedge, okay? And we love wedgies on this channel. Why? Because they can give us an indication on what the market wants to do next, okay? At least for me. You guys can trade your own way. Everyone has a different way to trade, you know what I'm saying? But you have higher highs coming in the charts right here, okay? I care about closes. I don't give a shit about wicks. You can come at me for that. It is what it is. Higher lows coming in, all right? So you can see the wedge forming up. And I think Ethereum actually even gave us a more beautiful wedge. Like if we go check out Ethereum real quick, just to give you guys an idea what I'm talking about. If you look at Ethereum, it's an absolute masterpiece. It is a masterpiece of a wedge. You know, if you're a bear, if you want the price to go up, I don't know what to tell you. But you got higher highs coming in. Boop, 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 boop. You actually got a big pump up this morning, but you got resistance right at the top of that. And then you got higher lows coming in like so. So you guys can see the rising wedge on Bitcoin and ETH. They break down 68% of the time. All right. So take it for what it is. I don't make this up. I wasn't whoever made these patterns up. I didn't write the book. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I didn't write the book. You know, if I did write the book, you guys can come at me and say, Jordan is bearish. Jordan is bearish. But, you know, case in point, it is what it is. What are your preferred? No, we ain't going that. By the way, guys, smack up that like button for the stream. Shout out to everyone who's watching. Morning streams, members only chat. So you can kind of discuss with the members here. And then nighttime, we got the chat open to everyone. In case you're a new watcher and it's like, why can't I chat? This is ridiculous. This is a scam. You know, I can't chat. Like, what is this? This is the worst stream ever. How am I not supposed to chat? You can chat at the 7 p.m. stream. Okay, so take it for what it is. Take it for what it is, my man. 69% of the time. Sure, if you want to do 69% of the time, we can definitely do that too. All right. And all right, the way I'm looking at these patterns, guys, is we have big news coming out tomorrow. All right, not big news, but we have a big meeting out tomorrow that can normally swing markets, right? We can bring volatility out of these meetings. So if we have big volatility coming up tomorrow, we should expect a big move. And that's why I'm watching these bearish patterns like a hawk, right? Because if you got a bearish pattern forming right before news, okay, the play, at least what I'm doing, is I am in an Ethereum short. Now, like I always say, guys, don't late short, okay? I got my short in on this back test up here on the second back test when ETH had this bearish divergence, right? It had lower lows on the lower highs on the momentum wave, higher highs in price action, right? Right against that resistance. That's where I entered. Right now, you might be a little late to that, unless you're just trying to catch it. It is what it is. But you know, it is what it is. So we got big news coming out tomorrow. We know on the 4-hour time frame, right? Bitcoin is expecting some volatility. If we bring up the BBWP, which is down here, which tells us how tight the Bollinger Bands are without having to bring up because the Bollinger Bands are ugly, man. I hate having the Bollinger Bands on my chart. It makes it just so ugly and unorganized looking. I don't know what it is about the Bollinger Bands. Like, there's something about that band where it just annoys the shit out of me. Like, I draw trend lines and the Bollinger Band are just sitting there and I'm like, dude, get out of my way, man. Like, you're so annoying, okay? You're so annoying, man. Stop curling into my lines and all this. So I like to look at this. This shows that there is extremely low volatility in the market right now, okay? And when you get this extreme low volatility in the market, you should be expecting a massive move really any second now, right? Any second you should be expecting a massive move. Could happen tomorrow, could happen today, but I would say within the next couple of days we should be expecting a massive move. Look at how low this has been. This has been low for 3 days. It hasn't been this low, and we can go all the way back in time. It hasn't been, the volatility hasn't been this low, spanning all the way back in time. Like, I can't even find a point where it's been that low. Maybe back here in April 2021, that's the last time the volatility has been that low. So for that long, you know what I mean? So I would be expecting a move relatively soon here. All right. Which direction do we go? Well, guys, if we look at the charts, like it sucks because I don't want, to sound like it's guaranteed bearish, because if we get any type of good saying tomorrow, the markets could pump, right? Stock market could pump, Bitcoin could pump, ETH could pump if we get something good that's said. But if you look at the charts, we got Bitcoin in a rising wedge. Okay, we got Bitcoin in a bear flag on the 4-hour time frame. We got Ethereum in a rising wedge on the 1-hour time frame, on the 4-hour time frame, right? Man, they're all in bearish patterns. Okay, so I gotta give it the way of the downside, at least for the short term. We'll find out, right? We'll find out, obviously. And there's many more clues we can look at coming up next. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Put your stop above 22K and add to your position when we get there. Let's see. What's up, peep? What's going on, Scotty Swing? Scotty Swing, what's going on, buddy? What's up? What's up? What's up? Could be a bear trap. It could be a bear trap too. I mean, you never know, right? It's always a bear trap until it happens, right? Until it's not, basically. So, yeah, I mean, if I go to BTC on the hourly time frame, guys, I mean, it's the same thing. You got bearish divergence, right? You got lower highs coming in. You see these lower highs right here? Lower highs. Looks like you're getting that 1-hour stock cross. And you got higher highs on the price action right there too. So I think it's possible Bitcoin could actually have one more move to the upside, retest the 200 EMA here before coming down. Bitcoin could have one more rise, in my opinion. ETH is a little bit, I mean, if Bitcoin's going to rise, ETH is going to rise too. But it's just at that level where it's like, it's interesting. If we go to the daily chart, real quick, let's go to the daily chart here. Pulling in savvy and going fishing for the weekend? Hell no, we ain't going fishing. Though I am going to Poland on Wednesday. So take that for what you will. I guess that could be my fishing trip. You know, that's when the market's going to dump. I'm telling you right now, the market will dump next week. It always happens. Every time I go on vacation, whether it's for one day or a week, the market always goes down the whole time I'm gone. So be prepared. Be prepared, because I'm not kidding. Everyone who's been in my channel forever knows every time I go on vacation, Bitcoin dumps. It never pumps while I'm on vacation, no matter the time. We could be in a bull market and we still dump. Okay, I remember back in 2021, I went somewhere in the end of August, beginning of September in 2021, and we were in an uptrend. Okay, we were still in like a little mini bull market there, and while I was gone, that 1 week I was gone, that's when Bitcoin had like a 25% pullback. You can't make this shit up. So take it for what you will. Facts. It's true, man. It's true. So, I mean, if you want to short based off, if you want to short based off of me going on vacation, well, I wouldn't blame you, man. I would definitely not blame you, my friend. All right, so let's go back to the charts here. The daily chart. I would say this. The 4-hour chart looks a little iffy, but I would say the daily actually doesn't look too shabby. Like, the daily actually looks good for BTC. Like, if we look at the daily chart here, you got momentum waves coming up. You're about to flip bullish on the daily here on the momentum wave. So it's one of those things that, can you dump on the 4-hour but still pump on the daily? Yes, they're different time frames, right? You can come down intraday and then still go up on the daily chart, right? You got to separate your time frames. The daily actually doesn't look too bad, right? You got your daily stocks that got your cross right here at the bottom, all right? You've already come up a little bit from 20,800 to 21,600. So you come up a little bit already. That's kind of played out as far as the stock RSI cross. But that daily momentum wave is about to flip over back up here. And when you get that flip, it's usually a pretty good sign. The last time we had that flip was right here to the downside, And you can see from this candle right here, we got the flip to the downside. Bitcoin just dumped, okay? The time that we had a flip to the upside was this candle right here, and we pumped, right? So it's a pretty good indicator. That's why I'm going to start using this more, because it is a pretty nice indicator as it speaks. So the daily actually looks pretty good. You know what I mean? And we're still at support, so I'm not going to get like super bearish right at support. I'm more so looking for a short-term move to the downside. And then the daily still looks good, man. I have to say, like, I like what I see on the daily time frame. But the 4-hour, like we said, man, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens, man. Either way, I am hedged both ways. I am hedged both ways on whatever the market wants to go. So I'm excited for it, man. I'm excited to see what happens because I do think September is going to be an absolute, September is going to be a volatile month in my opinion. We have so much coming up in this month. We got another CPI print. We got another rate hike. We got another this. We got another that. We got a this and that. September is going to be great. I'm super excited for September. Super excited, man. Let's see. Dion said, Jordan, I'm going on vacation next month. I'm going to go crazy not being able to watch the stream. Dion, you can watch the stream on vacation, man. Just pull it up on your phone. You know, if your wife says, oh, just say, hey, I do this every day. I need to watch Jordan, okay? I need to. Oh. All right? Just say this. You spend an hour a day doing makeup, okay? Let me watch Jordan for an hour a day. I think that's only fair. You know what I'm saying? I think that's fair. I'm going to be honest. I think that's fair. Don't be hypocritical. All right, so there we go. That is that. Let's go back to ETH here. So ETH is actually coming up, 1710. So is this going to be the move where Bitcoin gets that move back up to the top of the wedgie? Let's see. We said Bitcoin can get one more move up. One more move up, in my opinion. And ETH is also coming back up to test the top of the wedgie. Let's see if ETH has enough juice to come back up. September to remember. Rectember. Do you guys think September is going to be a bearish or bullish month? Let me know. Everyone's saying bearish, and I get why. Right? I get the understanding of why you think September is going to be bearish. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say, like, I don't get it. Because Bitcoin, if we're going to be fair, Bitcoin's still in a bear flag. Okay? At the end of the day. And the 4-hour chart, still in a bear flag, right? I mean, I get it. I get it from that standpoint. And it's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. Bitcoin, let's see if Bitcoin can break resistance right here. So we got this downtrend of resistance right here. Boom, 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 boom. You got some wicks. I don't care about wicks. You guys know I don't care about wicks. What you know about that wick? Let's see if Bitcoin can break out right now. You might actually have a little bit of a doot, 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 doot. That could push you up a little bit higher in this wedge formation, right? I'll move up to like, if you went straight up right here, move up to like 21,860. 860 would not surprise me here if this breaks out. Would not surprise me if that breaks out right there. I'm just curious. If I do a measure move from swing low to swing high, we extrapolate that up. Gives you a measure move up to like 21,183. So I guess that gets you up to that level that we were looking at previously. All right, let's watch. Let's see what happens here on BT Sizzle. See if it breaks out here, man. Let's see.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
A couple altcoins broke out last night, by the way, guys. Shiba Inu. Shiba. Shout out to all my Shibas out there. Free to take profits on this, but here you go. Come on, man. Shiba Inu. Last night. Got like a 12% pump. Shout out to everyone that was in the Shiba. We talked about Shiba was in a good spot. We talked about it yesterday on the stream. Come on, sheep. Come on, shipper. Is that a good sign? Well, we'll find out. But SHIB got a nice pump. We actually talked about this last night on stream. How SHIB was in a nice spot, right? If you look at the SHIB chart, we had previous highs, okay? Previous resistance, flipping into support, right at the 200 EMA on the 4-hour time frame in a symmetrical triangle. You know, we said it was a symmetrical triangle, right? They usually break out in the way that they come. But we also zoomed out and we said, all right, let's look at this from this standpoint. this could just be a back test, okay? And it's smacked to the upside. Smacked. Absolutely smacked. And I think we looked at the daily chart and we said, all right, let's look at the daily chart. Yeah, so the daily actually flipped bullish there, man. So I think we brought this up yesterday. A lot of altcoins on the momentum waves are actually getting this bull flip right here. So you see this? It's coming up, it's coming back, and you actually just got the bull flip on SHIB, right? Right here. You see that flip bullish on SHIB? That's nice. And you got your daily stocks actually crossing to the upside too. That's why I say a lot of the Bitcoin looks good on the daily. The altcoins look good on the daily charts. Okay, they do. They do. They look really good on the daily charts. It's just the short-term time frames that are like, dude, you got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me. So, the SHIB looks good on the daily time frame, man. You're getting that bullish flip. Let's see. Let's see. There was another one I was looking at. What was the other one? Sol's about to get that bullish flip, by the way. Sol actually broke resistance. Let's see. So Sol, yeah, look at Sol, man. Downtrend and resistance, broke up, back tested. And Sol in the daily is about to flip bullish too. It has to have like a little bit higher in the daily time frame, but Sol actually looks pretty good too. What else? Was it Doge? Doge wicked up last night, pulled back a little bit, but Doge actually broke out. Let's see. Yeah, Doge actually broke out last night too. Just getting the back test right now. Look at this, man. Look at this. Spike up, spike down, back test. Can that hold? Once again, the 4 hour looks a little. The 4 hour's got to reset at some point. You know what I mean? But the daily is about to cross and actually come up and look good, man. You know what I mean? So the daily doesn't look too bad on that either. There's a lot of altcoins you can go through, like BNB. Hasn't got the cross yet, but BNB doesn't look too bad either. Let's see. Bitcoin's still at resistance, guys. Ethereum. Let's see, ETH right at resistance too. Let's see if ETH breaks out here. Dude, if ETH breaks out, that's why I'm hedged both ways, man. I'm hedged with my wedge, right, and my short position, but I still have my longer term buys, right? So that's why you got to be, I'm hedged both ways. I respect the pattern. It doesn't always work out, right? But it's a clear rising wedge, and I respect the patterns. If I see a pattern, I'm going to put a trade in. If it breaks out opposite of me, that's why I use stop losses. I get cut out for a small loss. It is what it is, right? Still in it. Still in it. If it comes up, stops me out, whatever, man. It's whatever. Price goes up. You know what I mean? Happy days. Happy days. We get rejected. All right, wedge is still on. The wedge is still on, my friends. Let's see what happens. Right now, nothing's changed, man. Nothing's changed. You're still at resistance right there. What's going on, NFT Boogie? Good to see you, buddy. Stock market. The S&P came up to an interesting point. The 4 hour time frame, look at the S&P. It's respecting the EMAs like crazy. You came back down, retested the 200 EMA, came back up, rejection off the 50 EMA. What can we expect now? Let's go to the daily chart on the S&P, right? Look at the daily chart. We basically came back up, got rejected from the 200-day EMA, right? Do we have enough juice to get back above there? Do we have the juice to get back above the 200-day EMA? That's what we want to see, because we know right here, guys, we still have this daily gap right here. We still got that daily gap on the S&P, at least on the S&P futures. So are they going to want to come back up and take this gap and then come back down to the downside? That's what we have to say. It doesn't have to do it, right? It doesn't have to do it now, because you still have, in theory, you still have, there was a gap down lower, wasn't there? Maybe not. Maybe not. I think it was on the NASDAQ. But, yeah, are they going to want to come back up and take this on the S&P? We'll find out. But so far, so good. We're up about 0.55% today. NASDAQ, sort of the same deal, right? You dump below the 20, now finding some resistance on the 20. You got this massive daily gap right here, okay? This massive daily gap. You see this? You see this thing? This is massive. But you don't have to come back up and take it now, because you still have some down here, right? You have this one right here. You got this one right here. So you don't have to come back up and take it now. But the NASDAQ also has these juicy things up here if they want to come up and take them. All right, this one. Let me clean this chart up real quick. There we go. It's bothering me how many things are on the chart right there. Holy moly. But you got gap right here, gap right here. Are they going to want to come up and take these now? We'll find out. We'll find out in the next episode of the Cryptoverse. All in all, though, if we zoom out, let's zoom out real quick. Let's do a little zoomy zoom, man. Let's zoom out. What's the NASDAQ doing? Lower highs all throughout this area. Right now, you could argue that this was a back test because you're trying to get back above this previous resistance, right? So you were trying to hold this as support. You broke through it, but now you're trying to get back above it. So can you hold it today? If this dumps back below, my answer is probably no. But we'll find out what they want to do today, man. We'll find out what they want to do today. Because if you look at the chart, on the daily chart, you can pretty much see that they like to do the M formation at the top, right? First hit, second hit, dump. First hit, second hit, dump. So are they going to want to do this, right? First hit, bring it back up, and then come back down. That's the question that we're all asking for here, or we're all waiting for at the end of the day, you know? So we'll find out today. But the NASDAQ's also in a very interesting spot, man. Very interesting spot. Knucklebuster, what's going on, buddy? What's going on, buddy? And I want to remind everyone of this. Okay, let's go to the 4-hour chart real quick. Let's go to the 4-hour chart real quick. I know everyone wants to get bullish, but I got to respect the wedgies on all these formations, man. You know I love my wedgies, okay? I love my wedgies. I love my wedgies like I love my coffee, okay? But the Tether dominance, which means people are moving money out of crypto, Tether dominance is still coming down in a wedge formation, right? Last night, we were sitting right here, okay? What did we do? Well, overnight, we came back down and just tested support. That's all that we did. We didn't do anything different, okay? Respect the wedgie until it's broken. If Tether dominance starts breaking down here, crypto's probably going to go nuts, okay? So watch this carefully. Watch this very, very carefully. This will tell you all you need to know, really, if I'm going to be honest. Because right now, you're just going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Bitcoin in this time frame, you flip the chart, it's literally the Bitcoin chart. Like if I flip this upside down. Let's just flip it, man. Where's my flip? Where's my flip? Hold up. If I flip it, this is the Bitcoin chart right here. Here it is. This is Bitcoin and ETH. It's actually pretty much ETH, if I'm going to be honest. If I flip it back, you're still just in a big falling wedge. Okay, which breaks to the upside more often than not. So, dude, respect the wedgie until it's broken. If it breaks, all right, you move on to the next trade. It is what it is. But this is the way I'm looking at the market right now, okay? That's the way I'm looking at it. Respect it. Bitcoin got rejected so far. ETH got rejected so far. All is good in the world. All is good in the world. Crypto Trader, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you in the chat, man. Good to see you in the chat. Thanks for coming and hanging out on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday morning. It's a beautiful Thursday morning, man. You know, we're all just chilling. We're all just having fun, you know, talking about our ideas, man. It's beautiful. Matic, how's that look? We'll take a look at Matic, Knucklebuster. We'll take a look, buddy. Total market cap looking juicy. I'm sure it is. Let's go look at, so that is that. Let's go look at, real quick. That's a bull flag on Tether. Well, that's even worse, right? If you're a bear, if you're a bull, if you're a bear, if you're a bull, shit. If you're a bear, you want this to probably be a bull flag, right? If you're a bull, you want this to be a wedgie. So I guess I'm being a little bit more optimistic in calling it a wedge formation. You know what I mean? DXY. What the heck is the DXY doing? Well, everyone's still calling for a double top. I see this all over Twitter, man. It's like, dude, you had one red candle. Like it's not a double top. People see one red candle. It's like at the same. All right. Usually when you go up to resistance, you're not just going to smack it. You're usually going to find some resistance there. Just because you see one red candle at the previous resistance does not call it a double top. I see this every single time, man. You hope for it to be, but I'm not convinced. Okay? Let's go look at all times the DXY had resistance. Right here. Guess what? You found resistance. People calling for a double top. Right here. Resistance. People calling for a double top. Right here. Found resistance. People calling for a double top. You know what I mean? It happens every single time. Holy moly, man. Every local top is going to be a double top. Boop, boop. Right? boop, boop. Every one of these people calling for a double top, and it just goes higher. Listen, don't be calling a double top just because you see a just because you see two highs, man. Come on. It's not like that. It's not like that. What I want to see for the DXY is a longer term time frame bearish div play out. Okay? You got lower highs. What I want to see is just continued higher highs for the weekly. One more higher high for the weekly. I know that sucks. I know that sucks for crypto, but I think that would be the best outcome here. Is a longer term weekly bearish divergence here. Okay, where you get one more higher high, wherever it is, one more lower high in the RSI, and then you can start talking about it, man. All right? So, take it for what you will. What's your stop loss for ETH? My stop loss for ETH. Hold on, let me see. I put it above the wedge formation if it breaks out. It is, what was it? 1720? Yeah, 1720. So it's up here. It's up here. I'll even mark it for you guys. I don't care if you guys care if I got stopped out of a trade, because listen, man, if anyone ever tells you they don't lose a trade, they're lying to you, man. You know, I can't stand people who think that they get every trade correct, because no one gets every trade correct. Let's see. So 1720 is my stop loss. So if it comes up here, you'll know I get hit. All right. So there you go. There you go, man. We'll see if it gets hit. So far, so good. So far, so good. We'll see what happens, though. What's up, peeps? 59% red tomorrow. You guys don't know anything. Rodney, come on, buddy. Come on, Rod. I think people are just, Roddy, I think people are talking about just one day, you know? Does Bitcoin have a red day tomorrow at the Fed meeting? The reason why it's short-term 59% is because, dude, it's literally because people are just expecting, you know, one day of red, you know? So we'll see. We'll see. You guys all shorted ETH? God. Does that mean I should get out of my ETH short if you guys all shorted? Holy moly, man. Holy majoli, guys. Come on. What are you doing to me? All right. We talked about DXY. We talked about Tether dominance. We talked about ETH. We talked about a few different altcoins. And, you know, guys, I continue to say, like, there's the Bitcoin buy signal on the hash ribbons, by the way. Is it there on the weekly time frame yet? You might have to wait for next week for it to pop up. Yeah. It's not there yet on the weekly time frame. Bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, I mean, dude, we are in such an interesting time, man, where really anything can happen, in my opinion. Dude, like literally anything can happen. Okay, we are in such an interesting time in the markets, where I think September is going to be a huge month to dictate where we go here in the short term. Just like we talked about how July was a big month, okay? Just like we talked about that. And in July, Bitcoin had a pretty nice move, right? July was a good month. We went up from like 19K, or technically 18K to 25K. July was a pretty good month for BTC, okay? I think September is going to be a big critical point for us as far as moves go. It's going to tell us a lot. Right now, everything's kind of just in a holding pattern right now, in my personal opinion. That's why you're seeing everything kind of just halt until we get some of these bigger meetings and stuff. Because, you know, everything's just in a holding pattern right now. Everyone's guessing, right? Everyone's looking at certain patterns, certain indicators. I will continue to say, like, everything that I look at, besides a couple different things, which the things that every indicator, I mean, it's just funny how everyone changes the narrative, but every indicator that we've looked at in the past, right? Pi cycle bottom, hash ribbons, logarithmic regression curve, 200-week SMA, everything that everyone was talking about in the past, we've already came down and hit or flipped bullish, right? Market cipher 2 week. You can go on and on and on about all these, man. We flip bullish on a lot of these, or not necessarily flip bullish, but hit a point where you expect the bottom to be. I will continue to say, like, it's like a broken record at this point, but I want to make it clear, like, the people who just accumulate the most crypto during this time are gonna be the true winners, man. They're gonna be the true winners. Stick to your plan, right? And if your plan is to wait to 10K, make sure you stick to your plan. Don't let the FUD get to you, man. You know what I mean? Like, I have no problem with you guys waiting for lower prices if that's what you want to do, but you got to stick to your plan. The problem is if the people that are waiting for 10K aren't going to actually buy at 10K. They're going to be calling for 5K. They're going to be calling for 1K. On and on and on and on as the price goes down. And they're never going to enter. Okay? The most important thing you can do is stick to your plan. That's really it. That's really it. And, dude, is some of my bigger buys down at the moment? Yes. Do I care? No. I don't. I don't, because I know I'll have the last laugh at the end of the day. Short term, whatever. This is what it is. But I know I'll have the last laugh. Right? I told you guys, the biggest buy I did for crypto was at the 200-week SMA. That buy currently is down at the moment. It's currently down at the moment, man. It's currently down. But guess what? Probably every buy that anyone's ever did has been down at some point. No one's ever just bought, oh, Bitcoin dropped to 3,180, and you bought right at 3,180 at the previous bear market and it just went up. No one did that. Probably like one person did that because technically someone did it. But you get my point, right? You get my point. Let me see. ETH short crew represent. Everyone's an ETH short, man. Yes, guys, don't copy trade me, man. Don't copy trade me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't pull a Sheldino, bro. Vincent, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. This economy threw a wrench in my plan. Facts. I can understand that take. I can definitely understand that take. Let me see. Let me see. It's going to be 22.8 tomorrow? 22.8? It could be. It could be. But that's tomorrow. What'll happen today? We'll find out in the next episode of the Cryptoverse. Any altcoins coming up still? Looks like SHIB's getting a pullback, which is to be expected after a pretty big move here, right? It's to be expected. Coming back to take this yellow vector candle here. Perfect. There it is. That is that. So usually when you get these big 4-hour candles, you at least come back and take half this candle. So that's what you're doing right now for SHIB at the current moment. I've got a target of 1725. It depends on BTC. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. 20K under I buy. There you go, Palajit. That's what I'm talking about, buddy. That's what I'm talking about, buddy. The word on the street is we're going to 20K, 26K next week. Is it? I've heard every single theory in the book. Bitcoin's going to 23K. Because if you look at the charts, guys, let's look at the charts real quick. All right? Yesterday, what did we do? We came back down, made another higher low, if we're going to be honest. And right now, as we speak, this could change going into tonight. Like, I remember yesterday morning, we were up, and then all of a sudden, tomorrow night, we were down here, okay? But we are holding these previous highs at the moment, okay? We were able to get back above those. Awesome, all right? So, but here's what I'll say, man. Here's what I'll say. I mean, you can talk about, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. But when you look at the formations that are still forming here, right? It is what it is. Like, you're still in a bear flag on the daily. You're still in a bear flag on the 4-hour time frame, right? You can have your gut feelings, and I think you should trust your gut feelings a lot of the time. If your gut feeling is you think this is going to happen, stick to your gut feeling, all right? But the charts, other than the short-term charts, like that 15-minute, which might break to the upside, the charts at the moment, could the daily come up here? Sure. But we're talking about more of a macro move, I guess, at the moment. The charts are still in these bearish patterns at the end of the day. Now, I told you guys, the daily actually looks pretty good on BTC, but that doesn't mean we're going to the moon. Okay, you can think the daily chart looks good, but it doesn't mean we're going to the moon. It just means that you could get a move up on the daily, right? The daily's actually about to get a flip bullish as we speak. You see this? Momentum waves about to come up to the upside on the daily. Stock RSI pointing up. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Volatility is low, like we talked about here. BBWP super low. You expect volatility to come into the market, and the daily chart looks pretty good. Okay. Don't you think the market maker will grab all the liquidity up at 2200 range for BTC? Yeah, at some point, but it doesn't have to happen now. It could happen at any point. Bitcoin can come back down again. And look at all these moves that BTC has done. Right? Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Why does it have to go up there now? Come back down first to come back up. Right? You know what I mean? Like, it's not always so cut and dry. Could it come up here now? Yes, it can come up here now. And I think that's the more logical move, if I had to guess. Why? Because we had this M formation up here, right? Boop, 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 that you actually never came up and tested the neckline of. Okay? But it doesn't mean you have to go up there now. You can come back down here first to come back up. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm going to look at the patterns that we're in on the 1 hour, right? Bitcoin in this wedge, ETH in this wedge. Do my short-term trades off this. Dude, I still have my HODL portfolio. If we're going to go up from here, cool. I mean, I would rather be stopped out. I'd say this all the time. I would rather be stopped out in my short-term trade and go to the moon. You know what I mean? I don't care about my short-term trade. It's mostly just for fun, if I'm going to be honest. I would rather my HODL portfolio go to the upside. You know what I mean? Mason, what's up, buddy? Don't you think the market maker will grab all the liquidity up at 2200 range for BTC? Appreciate that, my man. Appreciate that, Mason. But like I said, yeah. It would make sense. Let's see. Is Jordan going to turn us from 400 to a million just like Sheldon? Hell no, man. Don't be copy trading me. I tell you guys my trade, it's not for you guys to copy me, okay? That was the dumbest idea ever. Oh yeah, let's have 10,000 people watch us, and that's gonna go okay. Let's have 10,000 people use the same exchange and do the same exact trades, and that's gonna work out very, very well. It's gonna work out very, very well for everyone involved. It's not like Bybit will look and say, wow, 10,000 people all just got in the same exact trade. You know, let's just let them all win. No, it's so easy for them to just just hit all their stops and take their money. You know what I mean? That was one of the dumbest ideas I've ever seen, if I'm going to be honest. Godzilla said, Jordan, want to play Fortnite with me? Dude, Fortnite? I would suck at Fortnite now. So, probably not, my man. Probably not. Probably not. I don't have the time to put into being good at Fortnite. And the thing about me, here's the thing about me, man. All right, ETH is coming back up. Where Jordan's stop get hit. It's up here at 1720. The thing about me, man, is I don't want to play a game unless I'm good at it. If I'm not good at a game, I do not want to play that game, man. Okay? I like to be good. I don't like to lose. I actually hate to lose when I'm playing a game. All right, let's see. Let's see. I'll play the pump and dump song for whoever's in this. Come on. 1720, man. What do we got? Is ETH gonna come for your boy? Let's find out. And he can't play checkers? Rodney, I would blow you up for checkers, man. I would blow you up for checkers, man. Blow you up. Rodney talking smack. Rodney, if I don't remember, I remember last summer. Rodney, when Bitcoin was at 30K, you were calling for a bear market. That's all I remember, Rodney. That's all I remember, buddy. Don't be coming here talking smack. I don't forget, okay? I do not forget, Rodney. Last summer, Bitcoin, 30K, 28K. Oh, bear market. And, that's all I remember, Rodney. Don't you forget, my friend. Don't you forget. Hold on, guys. You mind if I go get some more coffee real quick? You guys care if I go get some more coffee? I'm having a good time this morning, man. All right, ETH wicked up to 1716. We're still in it, boys. We're still in it for now. BTC didn't move at all, actually. That was weird. ETH just started to spike up. It's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess, at some point here. So, Rodney, don't be coming in here. Don't be coming in here and acting like you know everything. Hold on. I'm going to get some coffee here. Oh, it's delicious, man. You gotta love coffee. Don't be coming. You gotta love coffee, man. I remember what you did. I remember what you did last summer. Here we go. Palo Jack said I'm always in it. Some delicious coffee, man. Absolutely delicious. BTC and E still chilling, man. Let's see what we got going on here. Any alts coming up? SHIB's still dumping. Solana. Sol looks like the... Actually, Sol's the biggest gainer on my list. That's a first. Solana's almost never the biggest gainer on my list. Holy moly. Because everyone likes to FUD it for some reason. But yeah, so 1, 2, 3 touch. Okay, rise, retrace. You know what I actually realized lately? Everyone likes to FUD every coin. People like to FUD Cardano, Solana, Chainlink. Actually, you know what I think about it? People like to FUD like every single coin. Every single crypto. It's the people who don't hold it that like to FUD it. I guess that's how it works. I FUD Litecoin and XRP. At some point, XRP will go up. But Litecoin especially... dude, Litecoin is Litecoin, man. Litecoin's like the dinosaur coin from Litecoin is like more of a dinosaur coin than Bitcoin is. I would argue. You know what I mean? Cup number 2 for me. Let's freaking go. Let's go. It's delicious. So yeah, the retest for Solana looks like you're trying to hold that as support at the moment. So Sol. I just want to make sure that the nothing's burning over there. As I heard a little crackling, I'm like, what's going on over there? Holy moly, is something on fire over there? No, it's just the coffee maker. I don't know what that does that. It shuts off for like an hour, and then all of a sudden you'll hear, and it sounds like something's on fire over there. But nothing's on fire, guys. We're good. We're good. Have you checked Dash? Dash. Let's see. Dash. Dash still holding up pretty good. Dash is still holding up. Let me go to the daily. So the 4 hour for Dash, you actually just got that bearish cross to the downside. We will see if that plays out. But you just got that bearish cross to the downside in the 4 hour. Doesn't mean it has to play out. I'm actually going to go to the 1 hour time frame real quick. Yeah, it's just coiling up for a move. Patience on this one, right? Patience. Patience, my friend. Patience, my friend. Right? Lower highs, higher high. Or, sorry, higher lows, lower highs. Just getting ready for the next move, my man. Just getting ready for the next move. Momentum waves coming up. 1 hour stocks getting bottomed out. This one actually doesn't look too bad right now. Here comes ETH. Here comes ETH. Let's watch Jordan's stop loss get hit. Will Jordan's stop loss get hit? Yes or no in the chat. Come on. Let me know. Let me know. Will Jordan's stop loss get hit? Hope you guys appreciate me for being honest in the chat, man. Most people will be like, I'm not in a trade right now. I'm not in a trade. I'm not in a trade. 1720 is my stop, though. People only like to show their wins, man. That's my biggest complaint about this space, is everyone just screenshots their wins and never screenshots their losses and like, oh, look at my gain, 10%. But they don't show their 20% loss that they just had earlier. You know what I mean? That's my biggest complaint about traders and this space in general. So 1720. 1720, man. That's my stop right there. So far, so far we're holding it. I don't know. We'll find out on the next episode of the Crypto Verse on that one. No, with Dash, let me go to the 4 hour on Dash. 4 hour doesn't look. I'm not too worried about the 4 hour time frame. Let's go to the daily on this one. So I'm curious, dude. Like I said, a lot of these alts look good on the daily for the first time in a long time, man. Yeah. A lot of these alts look so good on the daily, man. It makes me rethink things because I look at when these got the previous crosses, like right there. You got the bullish cross to the upside. That was a perfect longer term long right there. You got that cross right there. That was a good long. You got that one right there. That was a good long. And you're just about to get that cross again. And this is on a lot of different altcoins, man. You know what I mean? So I'll continue to say, altcoins look good, but the key but that I have for at least for Dash on this one is you're right at that 50 EMA. Okay, you're sitting right at that 50 EMA, man. So just have a little bit of caution right here at resistance. I never recommend FOMOing, guys. I mean, the time to get in was down here, not here. But as far as everyone holding right now, you know, I would say it's in an interesting point, but the daily looks good. You're right at resistance right now. That's why you find a little bit of a slow momentum at this spot. But a lot of altcoins look good, man. We're in a big loss. Everyone for the long term. Depends. Let's see. Merge height versus wedge. It's the merge height versus wedge, man. We'll find out. Oh, Knucklebuster, I got you on Matic, man. I completely forgot on Matic. We had Visit became a member and Crypto Trader became a member. What's going on, Visit and Crypto Trader? Let's go look at Matic real quick. So Matic, let's go look at Matic. Matic. And yes, guys, I am Italian, so I can do that. I am allowed to do that, okay? I am Italian, yes. I told you guys, I just figured out I'm Italian, like, literally a couple weeks ago. Probably a couple months ago at this point. But I am Italian, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, let's see. Oh, man. So close, man. Let's find out. Should we play the pump song if my stop gets hit? I mean, like I said, guys, I prefer my HODL portfolio to go up than a measly little trade here. Let's see. So 1720. We're sitting right there, my man. What will happen on the next episode of the Cryptoverse? Let's find out. All right. Yeah, so Matic. Real quick on Matic. Let's see. Dude, the daily looks good on this one, too. Like, the daily looks good on this. It's about to flip up. Let's see. So, Matic. Let's see what we got. So, yeah, higher lows. It's still the same point. Like, you're still in this wedge, right? You're still in this little wedge right here. Rodney, why are you trying to preach to me, man? Listen, I'm a long-term bull. If we go up from here, I got all my HODL bags ready to go. I'm not arguing with you about as far as longer-term trades, man. These are shorter-term positions. You know? If we go up in the longer term, we're good to go. We're good to go, man. All right, so Matic, same type of deal. It's like the 4 hour is contemplating with the daily time frame. The 4 hour's in a wedge, but the daily has got momentum waves coming up. You know what I mean? So it's what position do you want to be in? Take your pick. Take your freaking pick. I will say, altcoins look juicy for the daily. Juicy. Absolutely juicy. Absolutely juicy. Like, a lot of them are coming up here. Sol. Matic. Yeah, Matic's about to flip. Yeah. Looks absolutely juicy. And, dude, if ETH breaks out here, look at this, man. It's toying with me. Oh, nope, it got hit. There we go. Hey, Matic! There it is, man. There it is. We'll see what happens next. There it is. Dude, like you said, if ETH has enough juice to break up from here, okay? If it has enough juice to break up from here, that just, dude, if a coin breaks up from a wedge, shows it's bullish, man. You know what I mean? It shows it's bullish. That's nice. That's very, very nice. Bitcoin still in its wedge. So Bitcoin really hasn't gone anywhere. So that's nice. Yeah, I got stopped. NFT Boogie, I know you're just trolling me, man. You guys love to troll me. I know you're just trolling me. It is what it is. No, but dude, I'm gonna be honest. Like, the daily chart looks good for now. Even on Bitcoin. Look at this on Bitcoin. Look at this on Bitcoin. Okay. This morning I was more talking about short-term move, but look at this. Look at this daily chart on Bitcoin. Look at this. Look at this right here. As long as you can close green today, if you can close green today, okay? If you can close green today, all right, on this, then that's going to be an awesome flip. Awesome flip. We'll go back in time and look at all these. Yeah. I mean, whenever you were at support there and you got that flip to the upside, yeah, it's been good. Like, I can go back in time and look. Like, let's look at this real quick. All right. So you got, when you got the big momentum wave and you flip back up. So right here, boom. It's a good point, right? You went up a good amount there. And obviously this is it's a daily chart. So you want to see long-term movement. This one right here, you flipped right there. That was a good time. That was a perfect time to get in on the daily. These are daily charts, by the way. You flipped right there. That was a good time. You flipped right there. That was a good time. And you're about to get that flip again right there. Okay? Not quite. You need to close today green. But if you can close today green, you're about to get that flip on the momentum wave there. That's not too bad, man. That's not too bad. So I will say that the daily chart looks pretty good. ETH going to the moon here. Let's get it, man. Come on. Come on, ETH. Come on. Oh, yeah, I agree. Like, the 1 hour, the 4... here it is. The 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the weekly all still look a little shady, okay? It's literally only the daily that looks good. And that's why it's... you got to stick to your time frame. Stick to your time frame. What's your time frame? If you're a longer term holder, probably stick to the weekly. Okay? If you're a shorter term trader, you can go to lower time frames. But you know, I guess if the daily looks good, I guess you don't really care about the 1 hour and 4 hour. The weekly, you know, it's up for debate. It's up for debate. Real quick, I want to go to look at this down here, and this is the previous bear market. Real quick, because dude, we have so many similarities to 2018 at the current moment, man. At least at the bottom to 2018, we have so many similarities. Okay, and we've talked about this before. What we want to see is what we did like here in 2018. Let me just get rid of the stock RSI. We want to see something like this, where we get a higher low come in. Okay, but so far so good, right? You had basically the big capitulation phase right here. I dropped from 6,500 to 3K in 2018. Okay, and this is why I think, dude, I'm convinced the bottom is in unless we see some major catastrophe happen. I'm still gonna say it, man. Okay, I'm still gonna say it. So you had the big capitulation phase, all right? Big capitulation phase, 4,700 to 17K. All right, there's the big capitulation phase, right? And then what do we do from there? Well, we got a little rally to the upside. We got a rally of about 30% to the upside. Okay, what's the rally that Bitcoin just had? Let's go take a look. So the rally Bitcoin just had, I don't know if I cut this wick, but from this high to this high, about 35%. Okay, so a little bit higher than last time. And then what happens? And then what happened in 2018? You had this big bearish weekly engulfing candle, which scared everyone, right? Holy moly, bearish engulfing candle. That means we're going to new lows. Holy shit. But what happened? Okay, you actually had a green candle, big wick to the upside. About a month of lower lows, all right? About a month of lower lows. But you made a higher low ultimately. Okay, if we go back to our current price action, what we want to see here now, and this is what I've been saying, if you want to remain bullish, I want to see a higher low come in. You could still go lower, right? But I want to see some type of higher low come in. Whether it's over the course of the next, 3 months, right? Maybe you dribble down like this. Maybe you get a little wick up this week. And then hold a higher low and ultimately start to build a base here, as George would say, right? That's what we want to see. It's the same exact. People will say this price action's bearish, and I will, in technicality terms, yes, it's bearish. You don't want to see a weekly bearish engulfing candle. That is technically bearish based off, normal technical analysis. But it doesn't mean you have to go to the. It's exactly what we saw down here, So it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Like I always say, everyone's guessing, right? But at least what we could do is look at what's happened in the past and try to connect the dots a little bit, So let's see what September brings, man. See what September brings. Let's see. BTC and ETH both have trend lines on the 4-hour RSI. Yeah. Let's see. When will Horse Guy long now that we're going to go up this morning? That's what Horse Guy would do. Horse Guy would come on here and go, wow, Bitcoin just broke. My short just got stopped. Well, I'm going to flip long now. I'm going to go long. Here we go, guys. We're going to the moon. Oh, man. That's called revenge trading. And revenge trading is never a good thing to do. If you get stopped out going in a certain direction, it's usually not a smart idea just to flip and then go long. You know what I mean? Because usually it's going to happen in that point is as soon as you get stopped, and then you go, okay, we broke out to the upside. I'm going to go long now. And then that's when it comes back down. And then you get stopped out of your long, rinse and repeat. It's always what happens. So revenge trading is never the way to go. You know what I mean? Never the way to go. I've never had a successful revenge trade. It always goes to the it's better to just regroup, wait for another trade set up to happen, and then go from there. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for me here on the stream. Let's see what happens today, man. Let's see what happens today. ETH did break up here. Let's see if it has enough juice to continue back to the upside. That would be awesome. I would love to get a little pumpy and jumpy tonight. A little pumpy and jumpy. Boop, 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 boop. Because honestly, I miss playing the pump song on stream, if I'm going to be honest. I do. I feel like it's been so long since we played the pump song for Bitcoin in particular. And I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. I am ready to play the pump song. Okay? Especially I want to see ETH pump, because you guys know ETH is my biggest holding. It's up 4% today, but I would like it for it to be up 10%, If I'm going to be honest, I would love for ETH to be up 10%. I'm not going to lie. But guys, should I panic buy, sir? Up or down now? Drew, you do what you want to do, buddy. You do what you want to do. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a fantastic day. Don't do anything I would do. Don't panic sell your crypto. Most of all, don't panic sell your crypto. But see what happens tonight, man. Tomorrow's the day to watch out for. All right, adios, guys. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Peace.